Hey Tech Fam, how's it going? Tech with Chris here. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today's video I'm going to show you guys Gemini Live. Now, there's a quick story on Gemini Live. This Gemini Live is Google's new conversational way how to chat with the AI, which is currently known as Gemini. And this actually unveiled at the Pixel 9 series launch event, and this was rolled out to users who already subscribed to Google's One AI plan if you didn't pre-order Pixel 9. If you did order a Pixel 9, you would get the Google One AI plan for free for a whole year. And then of course you pay on monthly installments and that such. So, I kind of tested out. I subscribed to Google's One AI plan, and just recently, I guess last week, Google rolled out an update that, regardless if you have a Google One AI plan or not, you can have Gemini Live for free. And I thought this was perfect to show you guys, how to use it, how to have Gemini as your default assistant, and to show you guys around how to use it, because it's really cool. Like, it'll blow your minds away, guys. Like, it's too fun. I can't wait to let's just dive right into the video. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm gonna put up my phone screen on the right over here, and I'll show you guys on my phone in real time how to set up Gemini Live. So let's get right into that. Hey everyone, so before I get into the video, this is me editing the video right now, so I have to tell you guys a little bit of disclaimer. Gemini's voice was quiet before I started editing out and raising and boosting the volume on the clip of Gemini speaking, so apologies if you guys hear my PC fan in the background, any background noise in general. Gemini's voice again was very quiet, and I don't want to leave it quiet for the video, so there's going to be some parts of the video where it's a little bit loud, then you hear Gemini's voice. So just want to give you guys a little quick heads up. So that's all I have. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, as you guys can see on the left side of your screen or right side of the screen, depending on how you're looking on it, how you look at it, this is my phone screen in real time. I'm going to show you guys how to get the Gemini app on your phone and how to set it up as your assistant. So let's go ahead, your default assistant. So let's first go ahead and dive in, and don't mind me guys if I look down on my phone screen. You guys will see exactly what's going on. So what you want to do is you want to scroll up on your phone screen or tap the apps button on your phone, depending on what you have. Then you want to do is going to go to the Play Store, tap search, and then what you want to do is type in Gemini, and right there you want to tap on here, and then it want to tap install. I already have Gemini already on my phone pre-installed, so once that's installed, let's just take it right back. It's gonna look at this logo right here. You're gonna want to tap this, and it's gonna take you to the screen right here. Now, what you want to do is this where it says switch to Google Assistant, you can either tap this or you tap that, and then on Gemini settings, you tap where it says choose between digital assistant from Google. Now it's gonna probably have Google Assistant already toggled on like this, but what you want to do is want to have Gemini toggled on. And once after that, there you go. Now, depending on how you have Gemini, I have my map to the power button, so to access Gemini, I'm just going to press my power button on my phone. Show you guys real quick. What's your weather like tomorrow in Toronto, Canada? And like that. Now, That red icon right there used to indicate Gemini Advanced, but that's I'm just gonna show you guys how to make sure Gemini is on your phone. So you'll get that little icon right there. But it might be blue, it might be red. Red used to show you have Gemini Advanced, but here's where things are interesting. Now, let's just close that away. Now, let's do that one more time. So, long tap on the power button right there. Turn off the mic. Alright. Now, you guys see right there on the little prompt, there's a little icon right here. Now, if you tap this right here, that's gonna take us Gemini Live. Now, again, you can access it 2 different ways. You could either have Gemini mapped to your power button, or you could have Gemini mapped, well, as anything. So, you could, for instance, you could use the hot word. I'm not going to say because I don't want to activate your assistants, but you could simply say this hot word, which I have on the screen, and then I'll pop it up right there. Or, just tap this, tap the little icon right there, activates Gemini Live right there. So, that does it for how to set up Gemini Live and make sure it's your default assistant. Let's get on to using Gemini Live, which is the most exciting part of this video. Alrighty guys, so now that you guys have set up Gemini Live on your phones, now it might be a slow update or slow rollout to your phone, so definitely be on the lookout. Make sure to check your Play Store, update all your apps, because you don't want to miss out on this. This is a really exciting thing to showcase. But without further ado, let's get into using Gemini Live right now. So I'm going to basically throw in some videos that I have on my channel and just gonna give it some ideas. So we could talk about the Galaxy Z Fold 6, we could talk about the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, we could talk about anything. The sky's the limit. Well, with certain things, keep that in mind. So it won't do everything. So let's go ahead, take a start. Oh yeah, before we get into that, you got to change your voice of the Gemini as well. So you go here, Gemini's voice.
Be your voice. You like what you hear. Choose me to start talking.
There's Orbit, which I have.
Feel free to keep exploring until you find the perfect voice.
There is Vega.
I'm ready to be your voice.
Oh.
Feel free to keep exploring.
You can always change voices later. I'll be here whenever you're ready to talk.
That's Nova.
If you're curious about the other voices, swipe to explore or pick me to start talking.
Alright, there's Pegasus.
It's good to meet you. Give me a chance. Or check out the other options.
There's Ursa.
Maybe I'm your style. Pick me and I can be the voice you hear.
That's Orion.
I'd be honored to be the voice you choose for Gemini. But let's face it, the other voices are great too.
There's Lyra.
Choosing a voice is tricky, but hopefully it's also fun. Here's hoping I'm your voice of choice.
That's Dipper.
Maybe I'm the voice that's right for you, but there are quite a few to choose from.
Alright, if that's your cup of... I'm not even gonna do it, but if that's your cup of tea, you go with the British accent right there.
I'm another voice in the mix. I'll be here whenever you're ready to talk.
And there's Eclipse. So you have a multitude of, well, not multitude, but you have several options to choose for your Gemini's voice. It says it right there. Why am I trying to look? So I'm gonna go ahead and go with.
Feel free to keep exploring.
I'm ready to be your
Actually,
voice. If you like what you hear, choose me to start talking.
Feel free to keep exploring.
You can always change voices later. I'll be...
If you're curious about the other voices, swipe to explore or pick me to start talking.
I kind of like this. But let me know in the comment section down below what voice assistant out of the ones I chose in that order do you like. Use the hashtag, and well, you don't have to use hashtags. You could just say I like I don't know, Orion's voice better than Versa, whatever it is. Let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, we're gonna go with Pegasus for now. So that's how you change the voice as your preference. Again, there's a lot of options right there. You can have Gemini on your lock screen as well. And again, you want to make sure it's enabled. So, we already talked about how to set that up. I will have chapters in the description as well, so you guys could jump to who you think is better. But, let's get on to the meat and potatoes of this, which is using Gemini. So, I'm going to go ahead, and you see a little button on the right side of the screen next to the camera icon. We're going to tap that, and we're going to start talking. So, I'm going to throw out some video ideas for videos I already have on my channel. So, let's do it. So, I just got the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, and I think they're amazing. How could I tell my audience how I love these earbuds on my YouTube channel?
Alright, so here's the thing about tech reviews on YouTube. People want the nitty-gritty details about a product, but they also want to know if it's worth the hype. So for your Galaxy Note 3 Pro review, you could start by focusing on the things that make these earbuds unique. Maybe it's the battery life, the sound quality, or how comfortable they are. Then get into the specifics. How long does the battery actually last? Do the earbuds sound good for different types of music? Are they comfortable to wear for a long time? Also, it might be helpful to compare the Note 3 Pro to other earbuds you've used. This will help your viewers understand how these earbuds stack up against the competition. Finally, be honest about any drawbacks. No product is perfect, and your audience will appreciate that you're upfront about it.
Okay, so I kind of agree with that. But with the Buds 3 Pro, I've been using it for quite a while, and I do love the sound quality. How can I tell them the sound quality is amazing?
So, here's the deal. Instead of just saying the sound quality is amazing, try to describe it in a way that your viewers can picture. Maybe it's a super wide soundscape, like you're right in the middle of the action. Or maybe the bass hits hard enough to make you feel the beat in your chest. You could even try comparing it to something most people are familiar with, like a high-end speaker system or a live concert. That'll help them understand what you're talking about.
I actually kind of like that. So, you want me to so I'm thinking about comparing the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro to the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro to see how the audio stacks up. Do you think that would be a good future video?
Absolutely. A side-by-side comparison video would be awesome. You could really dig into the details of how the sound differs between the two, and your audience would love that. Plus, it gives you a chance to show off your expertise and help people decide which earbuds are right for them.
So yeah, I think I might roll with that. So it actually kind of helps me a lot. I'm also just receiving my Galaxy S24 Fan Edition as well. What kind of features do you think I should mention on that channel as a first impressions?
Alright, the S24 Fan Edition is a cool phone, especially for folks who want a flagship experience without the super high price tag. For your first impressions, you could focus on the screen. Samsung's known for amazing displays, so talk about how vibrant the colors are. You should also check out the camera. Take some test shots and see how it handles low light. And of course, battery life is always important, so give your viewers a feel for how long you can go between charges.
Actually, that's a really good idea as well. Do you think I should compare the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition to the iPhone 16, or should I go for the iPhone 16 Plus based on the screen size?
Well, it depends a bit on your audience. If you think they're mostly interested in the newest features, then the iPhone 16 would make sense. But if you think they care more about screen size and battery life, then the 16 Plus might be a better choice. You could always do a quick poll on your channel to see what your subscribers are more interested in. That way you know for sure you're making a video they'll actually want to watch.
Actually, I like the polling idea more. I might implement that into my videos in the future. So, I think I'm actually getting the OnePlus 12 as well. So I heard that's a really good phone. Do you think I should compare that to the Galaxy S24 Ultra, or should I compare that to the iPhone 16 Pro Max?
It really depends on what you want to focus on. The Pixel 8 Pro is known for its camera and Google Assistant integration, so if you want to highlight those features, comparing it...
And then you could just end the conversation right there, so I don't want to, drag on conversation much longer. And you guys can do my head gestures. I said OnePlus 12 Pro. It's the Google Pixel 8 Pro, so depending on how you talk, if your accent and such, I don't have much of an accent at all. I don't think I have any accent while talking to it. But you have a little transcript right here, so you guys could see for yourselves. Galaxy Note 3 Pro. Come on. I said Buds 3 Pro. Again, it's not perfect. Alright, so here's the tech reviews on YouTube. So I did mention that Note 3 Pro. So here's the deal. Instead of just saying sound quality is amazing, try to describe it in a way viewers can... Oh, sorry. And here's what it is. So, it's okay to get the Buds 3 Pro. I'll be quite a while. I do have the sound quality. I can tell them that. And see, it says Galaxy Buds 3 Pro to the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. I did have to reiterate that, so it kind of get what I meant. So yeah, I think I might roll with that. So I actually can help me a lot. Yeah, it's not perfect with transcriptions, but pretty sure if you use it over time, it'll kind of get used to. So let's just do 2 more demonstrations with 2 different voices, so you guys can get a feel of using it differently. So talking about video ideas. Next we're gonna talk about cooking ideas, and next we're going I guess talking future ideas for the channel. So I'm gonna swap to my next voice assistant. Actually, let's do that right now. So go ahead and want to tap this. Go to settings, and then Gemini's voice.
I'm ready to be your voice.
Feel free to keep exploring until you find a...
You
No.
can always change voices. If you're curious about the other voice,
It's good to meet you. Give me a chance, or check out the other options. Maybe I'm your style. Pick me.
I'd be honored to be the voice you choose.
Let's choose this one.
But let's face it, the other voices are great too.
Okay, I like to trying to have a little bit of competition. Alright. Yep. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, so now that we kind of get a little bit of feel how to use Gemini Live, let's actually use it for realistic purposes. Like, for example, let's say you have a fridge full of stuff and you don't know what to make of it. Like, most of us are unexperienced chefs in the house, like myself. I know I like to go for stuff, but let's just go for a realistic look, and let's see if Gemini Live can cook us something good with some leftovers in the fridge. Because again, we're all chefs in the kitchen with different ideas, and it does help to get a little bit of expertise from the web. So let's go ahead without further ado, and let's just hop right into that. So I'm gonna get my phone, holding in my hand right now. I'm just gonna talk about some ideas. So currently in my fridge, I have some shredded chicken, lettuce and tomatoes, some guacamole, and some shredded onions as well. What do you think are some good food options for tomorrow's dinner?
Alright, so it sounds like you have a good base of ingredients. With shredded chicken, you could do a chicken salad sandwich on some nice toasted bread with a little mayo and mustard. Or, if you're feeling something warm, a chicken taco salad with some corn chips, cheese, and your favorite salsa would be really tasty.
That actually sounds nice, so I might go with the second option. So, how about for a nice beverage to go with it? Non-alcoholic and alcoholic.
Okay, for a non-alcoholic drink, you can go with a classic like Arnold Palmer. That's half lemonade, half iced tea. Or, if you want something a little fancier, a virgin margarita with lime juice, orange juice, and a little agave syrup would be refreshing. If you're in the mood for something with a little kick, a margarita or a pale ale would go perfectly with the taco salad.
That sounds good. I actually love Arnold Palmer drinks and making them in the house myself, so I'll go with that. Let's go with, for dessert. What do you think are the best options out there?
Great choice on the Arnold Palmer. Homemade is always the best. As for dessert, maybe something light and refreshing would go good with that taco salad. You could do a fruit salad with some of those tomatoes you already have, some pineapple, and maybe a little bit of whipped cream. Or, if you're craving something a bit richer, a small scoop of your favorite ice cream with a little caramel sauce would be perfect.
Oh man, actually sounds really good. So I think I'm all set for tomorrow's dinner. I kind of want to do breakfast as well. I have some leftover sausages and some pancake batter, but I want to make something a little bit, different instead of pancakes and waffles. What do you think are some kind of experimental ways I could use the pancake batter and the sausage links?
Sounds like you're in for a tasty dinner tomorrow. And for breakfast, you could try sausage muffins. They're kind of like mini sausage and egg McMuffins, but you use the pancake batter for the muffins themselves. You could even add some cheese into the batter for a little extra flavor.
Okay, that sounds like a solid breakfast idea. So it looks like I have the whole menu set. No, I forgot about lunch. For lunch, I do have some deli meat and cheese, and I have some wraps. How can I experiment with those?
Okay, for lunch, you could try making a breakfast wrap. Think of it like a breakfast burrito. You could scramble an egg, add some of that sausage you have left over, some cheese, maybe even some salsa for a little kick. Then you can wrap it all up in a warm tortilla.
Ooh, that actually sounds really, really good. I'm just getting a little hungry, hearing it. So, that just sounds like a solid menu. Thank you so much for helping me out with that.
No problem at all. I'm always happy to help. Have a great rest of your day.
And like that, can end the whole conversation right there. And here's all the transcripts again of all what I said. And I threw out the question. I said non-alcoholic and non-alcoholic, for different audiences. Ultra sounds really good. Yeah. I definitely say, I'm just getting along great hearing it. So, yeah, the transcript's not actually good depending on, again, your accent. So, you could talk a little slower or faster. I'm gonna do one more demo this time. Let's actually interrupt it mid-sentence. And, we'll go from that. So, actually it's kind of fitting switch to my other Gemini voice.
It's good to meet you.
So,
Maybe I'm your style.
no.
I'd be honored to be the voice you. Choosing a voice is tricky.
Let's just go with a female voice.
Here's hoping I'm your.
So, let's do that. Alright. I'll see you guys for our final segment. Alright, so final segment, we're going to interrupt Gemini as if we're actually talking to someone, and then it just popped right out, and you just have to give an idea, right? You have to insert your 25 cents in the jukebox machine so you can hear your music. You could just spat your idea out to Gemini, because, we're like humans, right? If we have an idea that gets in our head, we can always, just input it. So, let's go ahead and do that right now. I am going to press the button, and I'm just gonna positively interrupt Gemini as if I was talking to one of your guys' audience about something. So, let's go ahead and do that. So, I'm making a video on the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. This is kind of a different tablet, so I've never done a hands-on tablet review. How do I go with that?
Alright, so here's the thing with the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. It's definitely a different kind of tablet, so you need to figure out what makes it stand out. You could start by comparing it to something.
So, I actually want to compare it to the iPad Pro as well. I know I know a little bit about the specs about the new iPad Pro M4. Sorry, so how should I go with that?
Alright, so for your video, you could start by comparing the screens. The Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra has a huge 14.6-inch display, which is a lot bigger than the iPad Pro. You could talk about how that impacts things like watching videos.
So actually, I have an idea of, I could basically, for the thumbnail, I could draw out me holding, some sort of object on the iPad Pro and the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. Do you think that would be a good idea?
That's a great idea for a thumbnail. It's a simple way to show the size difference between the two tablets. You could even try holding them side by side to really highlight how big the Tab S8 Ultra is.
So, I actually have an idea. So, I'm thinking for a durability test a little bit, I'm not going too extreme, to take both tablets out in the elements. Because right now it's raining in my area. Would that be a good idea? Because they're both rated for water and dust resistance.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You could do a few simple tests, like spraying them with some water, or maybe seeing how they hold up to some sand. Just be careful not to go overboard. You don't want to damage the tablets.
Yeah, that's a good point, especially if it's a reviewer's tablet and I don't want to, mess that up. So, I actually just got the new Galaxy Buds 3 Pro in the mail, and I'm thinking for a little bit of a charging test, I could pair it up to my Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. What do you think about that?
That's a cool idea, especially if you want to show how fast the new Galaxy Buds 3 Pro can charge.
Yep, they just actually came in the mail, so I'm actually excited to show those off. I do have with me the new iPhones as well. What do you think would be the best phones to compare them to?
Okay, for a phone comparison, you could go with the usual suspects, the iPhone 15 Pro Max. That's the top tier phone right now, so it'd be a good one to compare against.
How about the new Galaxy S24 Ultra?
The Galaxy S24 Ultra would also be a good choice, especially if you want to stay in the...
And also, I do have one more phone I want to compare as well. I want to compare the Galaxy S24 Ultra to the new iPhone 16 Pro Max, I believe that's what it is, as well as the Pixel 9 Pro. Do you think that would be a good trio comparison?
That sounds like a really solid lineup for a comparison video. Those are all top tier phones, so you'll be able to really show off what makes each one special. You could do some side-by-side tests with the cameras, the processors, and even the battery life to see how they stack up.
And then what you could do is, if you tap that little pause button right there, that'll put Gemini on hold, so you'll be fine. So you could just pause if you're talking to someone or someone's calling your phone, so Gemini's not transcripting your audio. And again, you could just end the conversation right there. And there you go. It gives you a little transcript. It's not going to be perfect. So, I think I covered everything about Gemini Live. And again, I want you guys to try it out for yourselves. This is very exciting, I've used it quite a whole lot. And just one little quick disclaimer as well. This is all AI stuff. So, as you guys can see on the bottom, towards the bottom of the navigation buttons says Gemini can make mistakes. So double check it. Always double check your sources. See the little Google buttons right there is? You click on that, it'll take you to it'll take you to the website where you could Google it and you could just cross over your info. So absolutely 100% use Gemini Live, but if you want to do something with a little bit you have a little bit of creativity and you want to make sure it's right. Oh, my phone just went on let me get my screen off real quick. Unlock it. Alright, so I unlocked my phone screen. Alright, back to what I was saying. You guys should always double check your sources. It's very important you do that. So, let's see if I can have Gemini Live round up this video. So let's go back. So right now I'm with my YouTube audience now. Do you have any things you want to say to them?
Well, that's a fun question. I'm not sure if I have anything super interesting to say, but I could give it a shot. Maybe something like, hey everyone, it's Gemini, and I'm really excited to be hanging out with you all today. I hope you're having a great time. Let me know if you want me to try something a little more creative.
Sure, I'm thinking about ending off the video a little bit, so tell the audience what you're capable of and if they should definitely download Gemini and give Gemini Live a good look.
Sure thing. Here's a possible draft. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and my friend here. I'm still learning and growing every day, but I'm really excited about the possibilities with Gemini Live. It's a totally new way to interact with AI, and I think you'll be really impressed with what I can do. You should definitely give it a try.
Alright, so you heard Gemini Live, so let's end the video off here so you guys can hear me. Thank you guys so much for watching this landscape. Alright, not touching the phone. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you liked the video as much as I liked filming it for you guys and showcasing this new AI feature right here. Again guys, it's completely free. You don't have to get Google One AI Premium anymore. It's rolling out to most if not all users, so definitely go in your Play Store, download Gemini. Make sure if you already had Gemini, make sure it's updated so you guys could use Gemini Live. And again, you don't have to get Google One AI Premium. If you want Gemini to check your inbox and stuff and how to interact with docs, maybe that'd be good for it. But if you're that audience that wants something that's free and good and useful, I'm not gonna bother my phone. It just wants standby mode. But yeah, definitely check out Gemini Live. Again, it's very awesome. It's useful. Use it to have ideas for your house, ideas for your work, jobs, ideas on anything in general. Just, Gemini Live is just going to be mostly playing the safe side, so it's not going to have every answer for you. And if it does, and you're not sure about if it fits anything, make sure you guys double check your sources. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys like this video. Thank you for watching. This is Tech with Chris signing off. Peace.